We're going to get to your phones here in a second, but you got to hear. You have to hear Wolf Blitzer last night on CNN in the Situation, audio soundbite number 5. He had Hilary Rosen on, who is a Democrat National Committee strategist. She works in the White House. She works for the reelection of Barack Obama. And here, this is a montage of Wolf Blitzer talking to and interviewing Hilary Rosen.
I see you smiling, but I don't know why you're smiling. How should you have phrased what you wanted to say? Because this was an awful way of saying it. Look into the camera. If Ann Romney is watching you right now, talk to her. I didn't hear an apology. Here's what I don't understand, because you're an excellent and very astute political strategist. Why bring Ann Romney into this conversation? Should conservatives or Republicans go after Michelle Obama? Democrats are quickly throwing you, as you well know, under the bus. Democrats are going after you like that. One thing for the Republicans to be slamming you, but for all these Democrats, and you've worked so closely with them over the years, I think someone could organize a little face-to-face time between you and Ann Romney to talk about this in person. That would probably be helpful, don't you think? Hilary Rosen, thanks very much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Look into the camera. Ann Romney's on the other side. What do you have to say to her? Tell her. The only thing you didn't say is, could you cry a little? That's the only thing Wolf didn't say. They are shocked. Folks, they know this is a big hit. Grab audio soundbite number 11. This is Karl Rove. He was on with Greta last night, and she said she certainly is an experienced mother. She knows the challenges of raising a family and household. She's had health challenges, but I didn't see this as an attack personally on Ann Romney, Karl.
I think there are people in Chicago who are happy that Hilary Rosen has said this thing and has injected this into the campaign.
They've thrown her under the bus already.
They should have called up Debbie Wasserman Schultz, the Democratic National Chairman, whom they instructed to put Rosen in as a senior advisor and say publicly fire her as a senior advisor. But they don't do that. Why? Because one of the persons who has coined the phrase war on women and used it probably more than any other public figure is Debbie Wasserman Schultz. It was personal, it was mean, it was nasty, and her apology is half-hearted. And I suspect there are guys in Chicago sitting in that headquarters who are saying, God, we were smart to get that 140-word tweet out, and isn't it great we got our shot in and we were able to distance ourselves with it.
See, Rove is saying that's exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted that shot out there. They wanted her saying that. They wanted it on there. They wanted people thinking about Ann Romney that way, and they'll take the heat because they personally got out of it. And it's okay, they'll throw Hilary under the bus, but there's a wink and a nod because they're not really throwing her under the bus. She's one of them. She's in the tribe. They're not getting rid of her. She's going to be intimately involved in Obama's reelect. All of this, throwing her under the bus, is strictly for show. Rove is exactly right. By the way, I haven't heard Rove that animated about anything. I can't tell you in a long time. But last time he was mad he was mad at me. Really, he was fired up there. Normally, he's soft-spoken, reasonable, but he fired both barrels there. That's like he did at me on immigration.